My beautiful people, hey, hey, wonders they say it shall never end. No be small matter dey ground o. Tori don jabrata, tori don full ground. Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo has finally come to the end of the road. As I dey tell una right about now, our very own investigative journalist, Dr Kemi don come out with her own investigation with evidence say na Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo na im kpai mohbad with the remains of the glass wey dem talk say prime boy and mohbad fight wey dem break for the show, wey dem still carry some come house for staircase. Na im dem talk say dem gidigidi kitikiti katakata she take chook am for neck. My people, no be small thing o. Tønto Dìkeh Iyàbø Ojo, all of them for inside this very update, hey, they are going down. According to our very own investigative journalist, Dr Kemi, she say Iyàbø Ojo dey go kirikiri this very year. Make dem mark her words. My people, make una come out o, make una come hear update. You are about to hear what you have not heard before. Hey, hey. This one e choke me. This one e weak me like idodo wey fall inside water. We been dey ask question, we been dey think am. Everybody dey do assumption. Everybody dey do allegedly. But like this so, investigative journalist Dr Kemi don come talk am as e take be o. Make una come gather, make we follow watch this one together. But before then, I still remain una humble girl Rekis. Na me dey bring una latest and latest ogbonge tori. If you never subscribe to this channel, make you subscribe so that anytime we drop tori like this, na you go be the first wey they go notify. Hey, hey. This one is so serious and so deep. You are about to hear what you have not heard before. Let's go there, guys.
Mohbad, Liam, Prime Boy, Wunmi, everybody was in the car, and it was an entourage of maybe 3 or 4 cars. 15 people lived in Mohbad's house. I confirmed that with his father. A fight started in the car. Prime Boy went, I think he left. They climbed the steps to go upstairs, and the fight escalated. As the fight escalated upstairs on the step, Darusha was there on the step with them. The other witnesses in the house were watching. I think Darusha was trying to separate them or something. At the end of the day, the fight filtered outside to the front door. Somewhere outside at the front door, I pieced this together forensically. I don't know what the fuck the police is doing. Somewhere outside the front door, where the argument went to over visa and paternity. Remember, Mohbad is drunk and high. And me call Obimo Ifunjo. What almost basunle konto shaking. How can he be saying he slept with her one time? That's not true now. You know, Taiwa Koni says the wig fits me. Thank you. Prince Tony Steve from Imo State. Good morning to you. Sonny Steve. Good morning from Owerri Abi. I'll come there and you cook me or her soup. Just tell the IPOB boys that I'm not around though, because they come for me. Nabikanu will be released soon. They're all doing their deals now to release him and everything. Southeast Governor Tinubu, this one, that one. Nigeria has finished. Everything Namdi said will happen has happened. If I was in Nabikanu, I would just carry my stuff, go London. Go a British citizen. Nigeria is not livable. I'm telling you, not for me. I don't mind moving to Nigeria. I will live in Abuja, but to be invited by police every time for one thing or the other is not my thing. Bimbo's sister, invited me through police. They petitioned the police to invite me. They went to arrest Blessing CEO for the very same thing I said. I did it in a video. Blessing wrote it. They arrested her, kept her for 30 days. I don't know whether there's going to be a trial, but I did not honor the invitation. I said I'm not talking. My own is different because every time they invite me, I just tell them that embassy is coming with me. US embassy will film everything. Then some will tell them to leave me alone. They don't want international incidents. If there's no embassy in court, at the end of the day, you can't work in Nigeria as a journalist. You have to leave Nigeria to be able to work in Nigeria. So at the end of the day, the fight filtered outside, and in a fit of rage, the glass that broke in the car and the sharp metal that was damaged on the car body, Wunmi picked one of those things and hit Mohbad in the neck. That's what happened. Piecing it forensically and talking to people who lived in the house. There were 15 people in the house, 15 witnesses. You want proof, you want evidence. Have you guys listened to the videos I posted, the purple videos I posted this morning? Why journalists must never give evidence or proof? Put yourself in the position of those 15 people inside Mohbad's house. If it was you that told me, you want me to put your name and show them proof? Now this one tell me, journalism is not practiced that way. After interviewing people in the house and talking to them, the same people who will not go to police, so they will tell journalists, today I'm going to post all the pictures of the murdered victims that I solved their murders in Canada for you and what the police chief said. I solved 13 murders in Canada now. The police said 5 more people like Kemi will solve everything. You hear that? 5 more people. He even said 5. 5 more Kemis and will solve everything. I post all my work and what the police said. He posted it on Facebook. So at the end of the day, that's what I have. So when Mohbad's autopsy was done by the Lagos state government, the father told me he couldn't go. It's a taboo. I can't watch them open my son's body and blah, blah, blah. So he sent his sister, Mohbad's auntie, who was present at the autopsy. Autopsy, you will sit down in one room with glass, and behind that glass is Mohbad's body and the people cutting him up. You'll be watching what they're doing. That woman noticed a stab wound in Mohbad's neck. She came live and did a video attacking Tønto Dìkeh and Iyàbø. When she attacked them, she said the coffins they bought from Mohbad, they should go and use it for their own children. I have a young friend from Gambia. Her mother is from Gambia, her father is from Belgium. I think Belgium or Germany, but her father is European. That young lady, her name is Rosalind Mora. Rosie Mora is Churchill's wife, Tonto's ex-husband. I knew Rosie before I knew Churchill. I have some young friends like that. Tiwa Savage was one of them. Younger than me, but they're friends. As soon as that woman said that they should go and use the casket for their own children, I contacted Rosie. I said, tell Churchill, forward my message to Churchill. Do you know what they did when they got the message? Churchill's mother in London and Churchill's grandmother just died. They started praying and fasting. The whole family of the Olajunis were praying and fasting for Churchill's son. Churchill's son is also Tonto's son. Auntie Mohbad ti ṣépè. Ipe kan lo casket fún àwọn ọmọ tiwọn. Do you not see where that? Don't bring generational curses into your family. Don't bring generational curses to your children. Don't. Some people do it, and that's what Tonto did. When Iyàbø started posting my PTSD videos, me crying when I was very ill, and I said, get that casket and use it for one of your children. That's when I involved her own children. Iyàbọ̀'s fan like, don't mention her children. You don't want her to mention your children. Put your mouth away from my children, Iyàbọ̀. Don't post my PTSD video. That's what I said. It pained me that somebody messed up and made fun of my mental health when I was vulnerable in prison. Iyàbọ̀ is going to prison this year. I guarantee it. She's going down like Didi. Somebody that had everything. Money. Polo. She won't be able to enter America with Polo anymore. She's going to prison. She's a blogger you're watching. Better screen record and credits now. Iyàbọ̀ is going down. Her 6 million fans returned to 4 million. What happened to Naira Marley is going to happen to her exactly the same way. Naira Marley has 7 million fans. His own went down to almost 5. And then when all these things started coming out, his own went up again. Naira Marley had nothing to do with mohbad's death. That's why he was asking. Who paid Instablog to say it was ear infection? Iyàbọ̀ paid. He knew what was going on from day one because Wunmi had confessed to her. Wunmi killed Mohbad with a fit of rage. Wunmi, ìwọ ló pa Mohbad, lọ bá wọn ọlọ́pàá. Gbé lawyer dání kó lọ ṣe plea deal. Èmi ò mọ̀ ṣe ń ṣe Nigeria, in America. If I kill somebody accidentally in America, I get a good lawyer, a very good lawyer. That will do plea deal for me. Instead of me getting murder charges and sent to prison for life, I will get what they call manslaughter, third-degree murder, where I can spend maybe 10 years or 5 years and I can still see the light of day because it was not premeditated. Premeditated murder is first degree. Second degree is not premeditated. They also call it manslaughter. Some people call it third degree, but it's manslaughter. The boy that killed my brother in London, in UK, he was coming from a bar. He had drank so much alcohol and he was drunk. When he got to that crosswalk, he did not see the traffic lights. The traffic light was green for the pedestrians, it was red for him. So the pedestrians started moving and he saw green instead of red. He was drunk. So he ran through all 5 of the pedestrians. So all 5 pedestrians were struck, including my brother. My brother's laptop, his shoe, his glasses was down the road from being struck here. And my brother died 2 days later. We removed him from life support because his brainstem was destroyed. He could not ever come back. He was a vegetable. Could never do anything again, never think, never do anything. So they charged him with manslaughter. And in UK, manslaughter is 3 years. UK has some light sentences though. But he was so destroyed, he wanted to meet the family. The police never allowed him. I wanted to meet him. Even my dad wanted to meet him, but the police didn't allow him to have any connection or whatever with the family. Because the police were also protecting us. They felt we were very sad and all that. Oyeleke was 17 years old. The boy came to school in England 6 weeks after he arrived. He's just crossing the road after he did his laundry. I was the last person to talk to him before he crossed the road. And just like that, he's gone. The other 4 women, they were women. One is paralyzed. One is amputated. One hand amputated, one leg amputated. Kuwalo Diaro, to the cross titi. One paralyzed, she can't walk, she's on a wheelchair. One amputated, Oyeleke dead. I don't know what happened to the other 2. But I can tell you they have PTSD. The post-traumatic stress disorder that they have is going to be a long time. Every time they go to a crosswalk, they will look left and right. Even if it says green, they'll make sure the car stops. Very sad situation. Manslaughter in the UK is 3 years. That's why they gave the guy 3 years. And maybe Manslaughter is longer, but his one was 3 years because he didn't plan to kill anybody that day. Even though we've heard a lot of audios, mohbad saying that tó bá ti pa mí, tó bá ti kú, aṣọ, juju. It could well be murder, but first degree murder. But for me, it was the heat of the moment. My sister threw a Coca-Cola bottle at me from the corner of the room. An empty Coke bottle smashed into my head, and I had a scar here. See it? That's the scar. The picture with the blood coming out, I found it yesterday. I'll post it. I wasn't injured too much. But what if I was injured or I died? It will be manslaughter. Heat of the moment. I said something, she was angry and she threw it. You that they've deported from Canada, you can't enter Canada again. I was like, fucking stupid fool. She just threw the bottle at me. Immediately, the bottle banner. Wunmi, if you are watching, take your ass to the police station with a lawyer. Go and get manslaughter because you killed mohbad in a fit of rage. Mo ti parí investigation, mo ti gbé fún CP. CP ti conveniently retire. Mo ti lọ sí Interpol. Owó ń person that was trained in UK, US, Israel. One European country was in the list. Strategic locations of police that knows policing the way it is done abroad. Pulling yellow tape around mohbad's house. Crime scene. Nobody can move. Nobody can come out. Nobody can come in. Oh, had I left all that and moved to Interpol. That's to tell you nobody cares about anybody. Some of you are sitting there on Facebook, like I said. You are not supposed to be sitting on Facebook. You are supposed to be making money on Facebook. Monetize your account. You don't want to learn. No one's coming for you. No Linda Ikeji is going to teach you blocking. Nobody's doing anything. Everybody's just doing stuff to survive themselves. The whole world is suffering. People are suffering in America. When I sat down here 5 years ago, was it 5 years ago or 6 years ago, telling you that Donald Trump is not a racist. In your watching hotel room, any free hotel stay, any crib, and I was a black woman. Anyway, nobody listened to me then. You heard what Amber said yesterday. I hope you are watching it in RNC. Republican National Convention, Amber Rose, socialite, she spoke and she said the media brainwashed them to think Trump was a racist. She talked about her dad in the army. She did a good speech. Now Amber's followers will have tripled now. Now her image. What you are today is not what you are tomorrow. Amber Rose to her only fans. Kanye West's girlfriend, Wiz Khalifa girlfriend. Look at her now. Look how nice she looked. Look how motherly. She talked about her children and all the things she wants for her children is a better America. When I sit down there, will be abusing Kemi Olunoyo. When Trump becomes president, now you will see Amber Rose in the White House. Minister for something. He will create it. Minister for single mom. Secretary of Department of Single Mom. You will see. Make America great again, man. Don't be. Whether you're Republican or American, I'm not partisan in any country. Whether you're Republican or Democrat or whatever, in America, everybody is the same. No matter what party you are in. One nation under God. Modupe Elizabeth Fallonshaw, I'm going to block you if you don't quit talking rubbish. We're talking intelligent conversation. Don't come to intelligent conversation. Madam, face Nigeria's problems. I'm not facing Nigerian problems. You know why? I don't live in Nigeria. Use your platform to benefit people. My platform is not to benefit people. Okay? My platform is not to benefit people. I've done that for years. The same people you are trying to benefit destroyed my platform. Why do you think I left journalism? Don't come to my page and talk rubbish. I will block you straight up. What kind of nonsense is this? Stop these fights with those younger than you. Do I know their age? Do I care about anybody's age? Don't come to somewhere where people are talking. Repurpose your knowledge and ideas. All that has ended. I've retired, bitch. Face Nigerians' problem. Call. I mean, they didn't tell you I moved out of Nigeria 18 months ago. When was the pandemic? Was it last year? 4 years ago. Time is flying by. Nobody's waiting for your nonsense. The video I did at Murtala Mohammed Airport, I will post it today. The whole of Nigeria will go crazy. I sat down there with the girl begging me. One nice girl that loves me as a fan. She was on my flight. I said, Yatoma Jai Nigeria Etimon Kokon. January of 2023. Petrol is 500 per liter. Oh my, 1,000 money lower. Everything I said came true. Where were you when I was doing the video that you shouldn't vote for Buhari? And what's going to happen? The price of pure water, the price of everything. I was right. In 2015. Don't come to my page and talk rubbish. I hate unintelligent people. Things are expensive. Leading condition, that's not my problem. That's your fucking problem. I don't live in Nigeria. I'm not interested. Face your problems, fight your battles. When I was there, what did you do? You bullied me. Stop these fights with the younger than you. Who cares who's younger? Who's fighting? I'm not fighting. You said repurpose your knowledge. I'm repurposing your brains. Adams Nasir, thank you, Jerry. You come here talking rubbish all the time. It is unfortunate we miss the opportunity. Africans should wake up and emancipate themselves from mental slavery. Thank you. Thank you, Adams. It's mental slavery that's killing them now. Imagine, that one will now come and tell me, I didn't know you had left Nigeria. Now you know. What made me leave Nigeria? A journalist will be doing their work. Police will be inviting them left, right, and center. People will be bullying them online. Do you know how much people make on Instagram? Why do you think Daddy Woko gave me 3 million and Regina gave me 1 million? 4 million because I lost on Instagram. You don't know how much people make on Instagram. Some of you don't even know. Do you know how much a video makes on Instagram? Do you know how Tiwa Savage makes on Instagram? Do you know what monetized account means? Better wake up. I have dreams too. And one of my dreams is to work with the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA. Twenty 28 months I've been volunteering for the NDLEA, even not being in Nigeria. You should see the way they describe me on the show. 2 weeks ago, Mariwa came. The speech Mariwa gave after my thing. The clip alone can get me a job anywhere. You don't get 60-year-old women working at the Drug Enforcement Administration. What are they going to do? Are they going to be in enforcement, running around after drug dealers with guns? Are they going to be in the office? Now we have DEA agents who are visiting schools. I told everybody that I'm going to start a program in September. I'm returning to Baltimore for a campaign. I'm trying to. Baltimore, my hometown, where my son lives, where I did the campaign, where President Clinton gave me awards, Governor Glendenning gave me awards, Mayor Kurt Smoke, County Executive. Like, that is my hometown. 21 years I lived there. I've not been in Baltimore since I moved out of Baltimore in 2003 to Atlanta. I'm trying to put together something. DEA agents are now entering schools to go and talk to kids about drugs. Maybe I can fit in that area. Maybe I want to go to New York. I don't know what New York looks like. I haven't been to New York since I left New York. Since I went there last. United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime. UNODC. Oliver Stope was the head of UNODC in Africa and he was stationed in Nigeria. He congratulated me for my good work. The NDLA spokesman wrote a letter for me for a drug project. I'm working on a drug project last year, before the mohbad thing, I was working on some drug project. Remember, I was in Ghana, I was in Sierra Leone, Liberia. 3 months ago, was I not in Mauritius, with the problem going on in Mauritius? A tourist country with blue sky, blue water, drug enter. I have my own thing going on. If you don't need journalism, I don't. It wasn't enough for last idea I was talking to just now about Al Jazeera. That I want to visit Al Jazeera and see how they do their operations. If I get to Al Jazeera now, I go to Qatar and I enter Al Jazeera. Oh, Kemi, everybody knows me. We want you to come and work for AJ. You think I will say no? I'll go and work for Al Jazeera now. You come here, you think anyone is going to babysit you? Use your platform. Does Tiwa Savage use her platform for anything? Does she post anything about Nigeria? Ori gbogbo yin o pe. Don't come here and talk rubbish o, mo dúpẹ́. Ma wá sínú page mi wá sọ rubbish o ṣe kankan. Ṣé Iyàbọ̀ lo platform ẹ̀? Ṣé Tønto Dìkeh lo platform ẹ̀? All these big celebrities, ṣé wọ́n lo platform wọn láti sọ̀rọ̀ pa nǹkan tó ń go on? O wá sí page Kemi Olónà láti wá sọ rubbish. Those of us that have been using our platform free for you, you have never said thank you. You have never donated. Don't open your mouth here and talk rubbish. Nonsense. IBKOE, thank you for your comments. I blow on fire when people come and say rubbish. Siku is from Zambia, right? Dr. Kemi just mentioned my name. Oh my God. Siku Himo, yeah. Oh yeah, screenshot. Let me do. Oh yeah, screenshot.